Yeah, they can.
Just squeeze in here. Oh me, old man here. That's just got you in here good.
I need to get closer.
No, y'all are fine. That's perfect. All right, good. Got y'all kind of centered and everything. All right, so ready?
I guess. I don't know what to do.
You got to do nothing. Hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I'm here today. I told y'all yesterday when I did the review with my son-in-law, I was going to try to get my son and his girlfriend to come do a review with me. And they agreed. They didn't really want to. I had to twist their arm just a little bit, but they're going to review beer with me today. And my son's in from the Navy, and this is his girlfriend Danny. My son Caleb and his girlfriend Danny. And they are in San Diego. He's stationed in San Diego, so he's in this week and been having some good family time and fellowship with them, and so glad to have them here doing a review with me today. And while we were in Florida, I picked up a beer I'd never seen before, and we're going to review it today because my son don't like beer, but he's going to do a review anyway. Danny is kind of partial to IPAs, so I decided we're going to do this IPA today. It's something from the Swamp Head Brewery out of Gainsville, Florida. It is a Big Nose India Pale Ale at a 7.3% ABV. You can see that Big Nose there. Looks like some kind of, I don't know what that is, something coming out of the swamp from the Swamp Head Brewery. It says inherently Floridian. Government warning, all that kind of good garbage, and basically that's all the information that's on here, other than it's a IPA at a 7.3%. Now, Danny, what kind of IPAs do you like?
I usually just drink like the hazy one.
Just hazy IPA? Well, it doesn't say this is hazy. It may be, it may not be. Sometimes they say hazy and they are. Sometimes they don't say hazy and they are. So we're fixing to find out. Now I've got 3-pint glasses out here. It's the only glasses I could find that would kind of be the same. So let's see what we've got here on the Fridays R4U with my son and his girlfriend Danny. I'm just going to pour Caleb a little bit because he's not a big fan of beer. Pour him just a taste there. And me and Danny will split the rest of it. It's got a little bit of head on it. It's pretty gold color. Now Danny, I don't know if you like head on your beer or not. Sometimes I like pouring a head on a beer because it releases the aroma. You can smell of it. I like to taste the head because the flavor in the head's always different, in my opinion, than the flavor of the beer. So I always kind of pour a head on a beer. So forgive me if you don't like head. You're gonna have some on the beer.
I'm gonna taste it today.
Now this one looks like it's actually a little bit hazy. It is. It's completely hazy. You can see light through it, but that's it. Doesn't call it a hazy IPA, but you can't see anything but light through it. But it's a beautiful gold color. Let's get a whiff of it before we taste it. I'm getting a little bit of a hot presence coming off the head. Can you smell it?
I don't really know how to describe the smell, but...
Have you ever smelled a beer before?
No.
You learned something today. You learned something today. Now a lot of people don't, but the IPAs in particular, I find different IPAs, they use different kinds of hops, and a lot of them have a different kind of aroma that comes off of them. And to release the aroma, I always pour a head, especially on an IPA. This one has a kind of a hoppy presence, but it's not very strong. Can you smell it?
I can smell a little bit. I don't think it's high enough in the glass for me to smell much of it.
Well, you sure ain't gonna be able to taste the head. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to taste the head or not because it's
going fast.
Yeah, it's going down. No, I can't get to it. I'm gonna swish that can, see if that. I don't know if it's. Probably won't make much difference in the haze or not, but yeah, it did too. You see that?
added to it.
Yeah, a little bit of difference. Swamp Head Brewery, Gainsville, Florida. Big Nose India Pale Ale, 7.3% ABV. And it's right in front of the sun. Let's put it between us there. Let's put it between us there so you can block your face there. I can't tell if, I can't hardly see it there. Put that up there. All right. So, this India Pale Ale, Big Nose, at a 7.3% is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way, just like I do, just like he does, and just like she does. We're all hard-working Americans, and we thank you for what you do. And a special shout out to the men and women on the USS Abraham Lincoln, where my boy's stationed. And to any of Danny's friends, you'd like to holler at somebody that you want to say hi to? No, she says screw all y'all. Cheers, brothers and sisters. We love y'all. I'm getting a piney, kind of a piney flavor out of it.
That's really smooth. It's really light.
The hop presence was very light in the aroma, but you can really taste it in the brew. It's got kind of I think it tastes kind of like a piney hop. And can you compare that to one of the IPAs? Is there an IPA that's similar to that to you that you drank?
Not really. I feel like most of them are dark. I think this one is pretty light.
Okay.
Compared to one.
It's a pretty good brew. Out of Gainsville, Florida. This one to me, to be a like, yuck. He just does not like beer.
I mean, I'm not big on IPAs. I find them to be a lot, I don't know if stronger is the word, like the taste is a lot stronger than like just a normal beer.
It is, yeah.
Kind of hard to swallow.
Well, I mean, of course, beer itself to me is it's been an acquired taste. I typically drank, domestic beers up until I started doing these videos about 6 years ago, and it kind of expanded my horizons, and I found that I love all kinds of beer. But it took some getting used to it, just trying different beers that you've never tried before. Sometimes it can kind of put you off, but I found I like them. I like most of them. But this is a pretty good beer. I'm going to score it a B. You ever scored beer?
No, I was like, what are the levels?
Well, I usually use like a schoolhouse score, like from A to D, A to F. I ain't never scored anything a F. I think I've scored one a D. Very few C's. Most of them are A's and B's. I just like beer. It's hard for me to find a bad beer. But this one's decent. This one's decent from a brewery I've never heard of. What do you think? You think it's pretty good?
Yeah. I would say it's an A. It's easy to go down. It goes down.
Danny scores it an A. So she's a fan of this one. And I am too. I like it. I think it's a good beer. But to me, it's not an A beer. Of course, I'm a little more schooled in the beer. Yeah. So anyway, if you see this Big Nose India Pale Ale from the Swamp Head Brewery out of Gainsville, Florida, give it a shot if you ain't never. It's decent. I just bought this on a single. I think I got it at a convenience store. We stopped somewhere on the way home from Florida, and wanted to try it, and here we are. So, decent job on this one, Swamp Head. All right, y'all, that's been a Friday's R4U this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday Suds, and Danny and Caleb are leaving today. They're going back to San Diego, and we're going to miss them. So, y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers. Boom!
Now, I will say, I think I've only ever had a dark IPA.
This is a lot later.
And it was a lot smoother than those.
Really?
Oh, really?
But I still didn't like it.
Alrighty then.